Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Tight end goes in motion. Now they're running on the toss. Look out, room to run here. Gets the first and still running. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Ball handed off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the Hilltoppers will hush it to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive. So they need to convert right here.
The pocket breaking down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Creative running there. Makes a move and breaks free. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side.
Timeout! Timeout! Come on! Come on!
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, obviously know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Running play. Can they keep it going here? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires quickly to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
There's the handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Grabbed by the receiver. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks.
Come on, man. Lock in, man.
Return. Very lucky. He didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? End zone ahead.
Come on, man. Lock in, man. Come on, man.
Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled.
That shit straps. That shit ain't going nowhere. Come on, man. You not me. Come on, man.
Offense tries that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. He lets it go. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's the target, and it's complete. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Sack.
Man, sit that shit down, man. Sit that shit down. Come on. Come on.
People like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
The Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. That's the 20.
Come on, man. Come on. Come on.
Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Turner looking to make a play here. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And their first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Penn State. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Hilltoppers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Clock is running last minute and a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense are going to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. It's a toss play to the right. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Receiver in motion now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. And the Hilltoppers are going to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadlock at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll give it to the back.
That shit cakewalk, man! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
BAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, This changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pass caught. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. There's some space around the 30. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Now here's the toss play. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go. It's a loss of yardage.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Pass caught. Great cut. They whiff on him. Brought down, and the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Boy, what a job by this defensive line getting the penetration to blow up the back in the backfield. Here they are knocking on the door at the 1-yard line for an easy touchdown, but the defensive line's quickness and jumping the count allows them into the backfield for a nice loss.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Hilltoppers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And the Hilltoppers line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Cox.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Hilltoppers are in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the back gets the football. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to run the option. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. They do it for a second time. He's not going to get there. Rises up and makes a huge fourth-down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tiny space at the 20. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this deep, begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Slams right into a wall. They're going for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, They recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass rush closing in. He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The back's got it. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Motion now from the tight end. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The Nittany Lions are going to cash in this red zone trip. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Has it back to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's got a man down the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Hilltoppers looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Blue. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The Hilltoppers have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Wants to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Bringing pressure. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. He's got some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable onto the football.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Play action fake. Looking to throw. This time, a completion. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those.
Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defense coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out of it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. They misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
the Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Here's the throw deep downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running.
He made over our says over.
The 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball for 3. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. And the Hilltoppers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball.
It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He's got room to run. Oh, the spin move. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the route is on. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with 1st and goal. Receiver makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit just before the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and another incompletion. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught in the crossing pattern. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. And the Hilltoppers looking to keep this drive moving.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. What a grab by the junior. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Boy, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today?
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's looking deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's another deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Hilltoppers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go! Let's go!
1st and goal, handoff. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got it behind the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Handoff from the shotgun. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And the kickoff will be a return. And the coverage C gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Using his legs, it's Thomas. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
GG.
Unfortunately, the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves.